Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so I wanted to make this video because I've been seeing a little bit of a struggle on our team of converting customers into coaches. Alright, all of us are really good at getting people in support groups, and we're really good at finding prospects and putting challengers in challenge groups and all that great stuff. But how do we move them farther down the customer to coach cone? How do we make that happen? Well, that's what I'm going to show you in this video, is how I do it, okay, and how Wendy does it, okay, and how the top leaders do it. And then how you can actually predict, depending on what you do day to day, how you can actually predict how many coaches you're going to produce every single month, right? Because what are we shooting for? What is our team goal? What are we shooting for? It is 3 and 30. Alright, 3 and 30. That's what we're all shooting for, is 3 coaches in 30 days. Every 30 days, just bringing in 3 coaches a month. If you do that, you will be diamond in 90 days. And you will be emerald in 30 days. Number 1, diamond in 90 days. And then if you can teach your coaches to do that, year from now, star diamond is definitely more than possible. Okay? Alright, so this is what we're going to focus on. Bring customers to coaches, how we do that, and then how do we make that consistent to bring in the 3 and 30 or whatever goal it is that you want to set for yourself based on what your goals are. But before we do that, you need to make a decision. Okay, you need to decide what you're going to focus on, what you're going to put what you're going to focus on, what you're going to put all of your focus on. Are you here for the long-term money? Or are you here for the short-term money? Either way, it's completely okay. Okay, I love you where you're at. If your goal is to bring in 30 or 50 bucks, like Marie was in our business, who I actually helped get started, great girl, okay? Every time she sold a challenge pack, it was like she won the lottery every month, and it was awesome, okay? Because I loved her for what she was doing, because she was doing what she wanted to do, and she was changing people's lives, even if it was just getting a discount. Okay, she was a great girl, and that's where she wanted to be, so that's what I helped her do, and I loved being able to do that for her. However, some of us have bigger goals, not that they're better or worse. We have bigger goals, like to bring our husband home from work, to bring our wives home from work, to be able to pay for our kids' college tuition, to be able to move into new houses. And if we're going to do that, we need to know what we need to focus on to make that happen. And this video is going to be vital for you to understand if that is your goal. Okay? So, customers is where you're going to focus on if you want short-term money, because you're going to get 50 bucks for a challenge pack, 30 bucks for a Shakeology, 30 bucks for a P90X. Some of them will be reorders, but you will never see a substantial residual income that's going to be here 10 years from now from getting customers. We want to focus on coaches. Coaches, all right? Focus on coaches. That is how we are going to see residual income, because my check, Eddie's check, Tommy Migrant's check, Barbie Decker's check, every single top coach that you can think of, the majority of their checks come from team cycle bonuses, right? Because you can get a quick, sorry, it's a bag of Shakeology, you can get a quick $30 from a bag of Shakeology, which is awesome because you're changing someone's life. However, if you build yourself and a large team of people going down each one of your legs, whether or not you work, you are going to see residual income because of the team cycle bonuses you get from the people that are working. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is what we want to focus on if you want residual income in this business. That's just the truth, all right? So this is what we're going to teach you how to do and how to make it a steady income of coaches so that you can reach that 3 and 30 mark, all right? So this is what we're going to talk about. First of all, the number one question I get is, how do I know when someone's ready to be approached with the opportunity? How do I know? Generally, I look for green light moments. Green light moments, okay? I'm going to write that down. I want you to write it down too. Everything I'm writing down, you should be writing down. Green light moments. That says moments. Green light moments. Oh gosh. Come on, Sam. Alright, green light moments. That's what you should be looking for every single time. What is a green light moment? Well, whenever you're walking throughout your day and you see someone who's complaining about their job and not making enough money. Whenever it comes to a product, it's somebody that's complaining about their weight and not being able to do this or that. All right? Whenever you're in your support group or your challenge group, it's somebody who says, oh my gosh, I just lost 15 pounds from 21 Day Fix in 21 days. I'm so pumped. All right? That's what we generally do, because you build relationships with the people in your support groups and challenge groups, and as they start seeing results, they become in love with the products, and those are the easiest and best ones to work with whenever it comes to coaching. All right? And even when you're going throughout your day, if somebody's complaining about their job, not making enough money, or if they complain about their weight, or they can't do this or that, or they need to get in shape, those are all green light moments for you to capitalize on in converting prospects or customers to coaches. So how do we do that? Well, we make invitations, all right? You invite, right? It's one of the 3 steps of Beachbody. Invite. So I'm going to show you exactly how you do that, how you do the invitation process. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I do day in and day out with certain customers. And then once I show you that, I'm going to show you how many you need to make and how many coaches you can expect from those invitations. Okay? Awesome. So this is what we're going to talk about. All right? First of all, you form them. You continually form people. All right? Always form people. FORM. Family, occupation, recreation, message. Ask about their family. Ask about what they do for work. Ask about what they like to do for fun. Build that relationship, because that's where the meat of the relationship is, and that's where you can truly form relationships with people that make a lasting difference in their life, because you get to make them feel comfortable and good and loved and cherished in that one conversation. Alright? Plus, it can get pretty freaking fun. You make a ton of friends. Okay? Awesome. So you form them. That's step number 1. Okay? We're gonna use that as step number 1. Alright? And I'm actually reading from the Go Pro book, which you should have, from the Go Pro book, how to do an invitation. All right? If you're brand new, we're not going to focus on the close, because your coach is going, your personally sponsored coach or your upline diamond coach is going to do the close for you. All you're responsible for is the invitation. All right? So, form, step number 1. Okay? Step number 2, all right? After you form them, the number 2 step is be in a hurry. Okay, be in a hurry. So let's just pretend that I was talking to somebody, just forming them, and then I suddenly cut in the conversation. Listen, I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of time to go, or I don't have a lot of time because I really gotta go. I'm telling them I don't have time to talk to them. That's the first thing you say. Why? Because it makes them feel comfortable that you're not going to close them right there. We're not salespeople. That's not our goal. We just want them to see what we have and see if they want to join our vision in pushing forward and ending the trend of obesity across America. We are not salespeople. I refuse to be a salesperson. Ugh. Okay, so step number 2 is be in a hurry. Listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but all right. Step number 3, compliment the prospect. Compliment them. I've noticed you in the support group, you've been really leading people and I love your energy. Or somebody that you just met, you've always had a mind for business because I've known you for a long time. Or if it's somebody waiting your table that you want to invite, you've given amazing service. You really, really have. Okay, and I've been amazed with how good you've been doing. I'm amazed you don't own this place by now. Okay, be in a hurry. Compliment them. Step number 3. So you form them. Listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but I just noticed this about you and it's really, really great. All right. All right, so, and then finally, step 4, make the invitation. Okay. Generally, I do this by just simply saying, I have a business opportunity, or I'm in this new business, or listen, you've always had a great mind for business, and I was thinking about you, and I'm actually starting a new business, and I've been looking for business partners to do this with. All right, I'd love for you to check it out. I'm making the invitation. That's step number 4. Step number 5 is confirmation. Get a time commitment. This is confirmation number 1. This is where you use a vital phrase, okay? Confirmation number 1, something that I want you to understand. Because a lot of people just say, would you be willing to check it out? That puts a lot of pressure on them, and it doesn't feel like you're giving anything to them. Okay, it seems like a one-way exchange, which is not necessarily fair. The one thing you want to say in this situation when you get to step number 5 is, if I would you. Okay? If I shot you a video, if I sent you a video, would you watch it and we can get back together and talk later this week? Okay? It's an exchange. If I did this, would you do that? If I shot you an invitation, would you come to a meeting later this week? If I shot you a video with more information, could we get back together later this week? Awesome. Chances are, if you present it like this, the majority of people are at least going to see the video. Alright? Number 6 is the confirmation number 2. Confirmation number 2. Whenever they say, yeah, absolutely, I'd love to. Okay? Awesome. Well, the video is only 5 minutes, so when would you have a chance to watch that? Okay, when would you have a chance to watch that video? Because the video that we have is so short, the majority of people are going to say, yeah, absolutely, I can watch that tonight. Great, awesome, I can watch that tonight. I can watch that tomorrow. I can watch it tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, whatever. Then you say, step number 7 is the confirmation number 3. Alright, confirmation number 1 is the fact that they're going to watch the video. If I would you. Confirmation number 2 is whenever you get the time that they're actually going to watch the video. Confirmation number 3 is when you get the next phone call. The follow-up call. Awesome. Okay, well listen, if you can watch, would you even have a chance to watch this video tonight? Awesome. If you can watch the video tonight, would you be available to talk tomorrow morning? Would you be available to talk tomorrow morning? Awesome. Well, listen, let's talk tomorrow morning then. Sounds good. 8 or 10. 8 or 10. Okay, let's meet at the local Starbucks. That's the easiest step right there, is just simply setting the time and day. You can set it a face-to-face. You can set it on over the phone. I wouldn't do it online. The more personal, the better. Okay? But setting the time and day. Some day is not a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are days. Tomorrow is a day. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Okay? There's no some time. We want a specific time and a specific day, because someday and sometime is never going to happen. I guarantee it. Alright? So, if you're making this invitation, you have all 8 steps. Alright, this is from the book, Go Pro. You have it written down and in this video right now. It's going to sound like, listen, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but you've always had a great mind for business, and I was thinking of you earlier today because it was such a distinct characteristic of you that I love. Listen, make the compliment genuine. 3. But listen, I'm looking for a couple business partners to take on a new business venture with me. And I was wondering, if I sent you a video, would you check it out? If I would you. Awesome. So when could you watch the video? Awesome. So if you can watch it tonight, can we talk tomorrow morning? Awesome. 8 or 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. I'll call you then. Click. Once you have that appointment, get off the phone. Okay? Or get off the Skype. Say, listen, I gotta go. I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's how you do an invitation. That's it. Right there. Boom. Alright? After you make these invitations, as you make these appointments, if you make 10 appointments with 10 appointments, every 10 appointments you make, 3 of them are going to become coaches. Out of every 10, 3 of them are going to become coaches. Alright? So if we're going by that scale, 3 out of 10 are going to become coaches. We need to be making a certain amount of these every single month, every single week. So if you want to sign up 3 coaches, how many appointments do you need to make in a month? If you want to sign up 3 coaches in a month, how many appointments do you need to make? 10. If you want to sign 6 coaches in a month, how many presentations do you need to make every single month? 20. All right? If you want to make, let's say, 10 coaches, you're going to have to make somewhere around 30 presentations a month. That's how it happens. But we want to set up a system where you can actually do just 3 coaches a month. So that requires you to do 10 presentations, 10 of these invites every single month, and you will have 3 coaches a month, and that will get you to diamond in 90 days. So take this information, use it. This information is power, okay? This information is something that can transform your life and your business. Focus on this. Use this. It's going to happen, all right? Once you got that and you're brand new, talk to your personally sponsoring coach. They will close that prospect for you on the phone. That's not your job, especially if you're a new coach. But that's another training video. I just want you to see this. Use the invitation. Make 10 invitations a month. 3 of them will become coaches, and you have your 3 coaches for the month. 3 and 30, baby. That's what we want. So y'all have an awesome afternoon, and I'll talk to y'all later. I hope y'all got something from this, but have a great afternoon.